morning, everyone. Good evening and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Denzomos, and welcome you to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empaths free. If it's your first time here, narcissism resonates with you, I invite you to join us. Like the page, share with your friends, subscribe. If you have always been with me, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. Beautiful empaths, let me talk about fear and hate. There is something I noticed towards the end of that partnership, the entanglement with the narcissist. I was very hateful. At some point, I was very hateful. That was before the discard. Towards the discard, I was very fearful and as well very hateful. Why was I hateful? Because I was putting up all these things that I'd seen unfold in front of me. I was adding all the pieces together, and I was realizing that actually I hadn't been treated with enough respect. And in that case, I noticed that actually I was very hateful towards the narcissist. And secondly, I was also living in fear. Some of the things you realize, guys, as you leave these individuals, you are going to find it very difficult to disconnect emotionally with them. You are going to find it almost impossible to disconnect emotionally. It is going to require you a lot of guts to emotionally disconnect with the narcissist. That is because during all this time, for a long period of time, the narcissist has used two things in particular to keep you a captive. Their own captive, emotional captive. So they have all along used fear. What am I talking about when I say fear? By fear, I mean you have been fearful of calling your friends. You have been fearful of sometimes even having on your own social media pages. Sometimes even to check your own phone has been a problem. Sometimes even to speak out your opinion has been a problem. To do all these little things that make you happy, they have always been a problem, because when you're with a narcissist, they have already set up these hooks around you that put you in a very fearful frequency, in a fear frequency, which we all know that fear is one of the lowest frequencies in the universe. That is exactly what the narcissist does, because they already know they are on a very low vibration. So the people who are on a low vibration, they also want to put other people, especially I'm talking about the victims of abuse, in also a low vibration, so that now you can match up with them and you can start to do things like them, and even sometimes become their slave. Number two, the narcissist will use hate. You will understand that when you have been with the narcissist, you have never seen the hate in any other individual. If you are an empath on this forum, even sometimes on other forums, I can guarantee you, you have never seen the amount of hate the narcissist has got within them. Sometimes you'll find yourself thinking, do these people even have a soul in the first place? Because a person with a soul, they can never hate somebody to that degree. A narcissist will hate anybody for nothing. A narcissist will hate their cats, they will hate their dogs, they will hate their neighbors, they will hate their bosses. A narcissist can even hate their own property. Out of the blue, the narcissist will start to hate maybe their watches, they will start to hate their jewelry, they will hate everything. That is actually what keeps the narcissist, what makes the narcissist who they are, because they are living on a very low frequency. They are living on the frequency of fear and hate. Those are the two things. The first thing what the narcissist will do when they get into you, when they start to love bomb you and all these kind of things, and get you registered in this entanglement, the very first two things that they are going to do is put you in the fear and hate frequency. That is exactly the moment when you get entrapped in that kind of fear and hate frequency. That is exactly the moment you're going to start losing your power. You are going to lose all your power, because a person who is an empath, yes, you might have been hateful here and there or fearful here and there, but I can guarantee you that when you get entangled with the narcissist, all these things are going to multiply. And the more you keep on digging into fear and digging into hate, that is the exact moment when you start going to falling. Your vibration is, you start going to lowering your vibration, and your vibration is going to actually match up with the narcissist vibration, which is a very low vibration. In that vibration, that is exactly where the control is going to start. When they now have brought you down, they have brought down your light, like I've always mentioned in my videos. The narcissist is after bringing down your light. Now they have brought down your light, you're starting to vibrate like them, you start to think like them, you started to do things like them, you started to reason like them, you are now at their vibration. That is exactly where the control is going to start, because at that level, people, I can guarantee you, the narcissists, they are the masters of manipulation. That is where the manipulation is going to begin, the abuse is going to begin, and all these other things are going to happen in that frequency. It is going to be almost impossible for you to detach from these individuals, unless, like I've said in my videos, unless you have got the awakening. That is the only way you're going to be able to disconnect emotionally from them on a permanent basis. And usually I've said when you do that, they will know it. So the narcissist is using all these things because from your fear, out of the fear and the hate, when you're on that frequency, it is impossible for you to move on. You cannot do nothing after that. You can try. A lot of people, they try. Of course, sometimes you will succeed. With a lot of efforts and trying, you will succeed. But it is almost impossible to succeed at that frequency, because when you are still in the fear frequency, it is very difficult, people, to forget about the narcissist and to disconnect from them emotionally. I mean, I'm talking about permanent basis, to permanently disconnect from them. It is almost impossible. So what I did in my case, I'll give you some of the hints I used in my journey. Number one, I was favored because I had got an awakening. So I'd already disconnected spiritually, disconnected this kind of fear and whatever, hate and everything. Everything had already evaporated out of me. So I was starting to heal. So I didn't find it a problem to let some of the things go. What I did in those days, later on after the discard, I noticed that actually some of the things which even helped me in the first place to heal at a faster rate from the narcissist, I stopped hating them, number one. They noticed that actually instead of me, because they've already done all these games, they've abused you to that extent whereby they have now made you to become very hateful against them. And now most of the cases, even sometime on this page, I see a lot of people who have left narcissists and they are using all kinds of words. You know, they're using all these kind of terms. They are saying whatever they want to say. And usually I don't judge anyone, but I know where somebody is coming from. I can understand that somebody is still in the early stages of healing, so they are still working on themselves, maybe to try to break the code. So I can know where somebody is coming from, and I don't really judge people. But I can guarantee you, people, one of the things that has helped me along my journey, I stopped to hate the narcissist. It was one of the secrets. It's unbelievably true. If I'm talking about stopping to hate the narcissist to somebody who has just stepped out of the narcissistic relationship, it is almost impossible to believe that at one point they will ever stop to hate the narcissist. But I can guarantee you, people, that's where the secret lies. The very moment you put hate out of your heart, if you're an empath, and you know you're an empath for sure, and you stop actually hating and targeting the narcissist, putting all the insults, targets towards them, you withdraw your energy from them. That is the moment when you're going to start working on yourself. It is one of the biggest things that has helped me to get along after the to heal even faster and to move on with my life after the narcissistic abuse. You see, the narcissist asked me, how am I feeling emotionally? After the discard, she asked me, how am I feeling emotionally? Not forgetting that actually I was still hateful, I was fearful, I was leaving a child behind. There were so many things that have been happening in those last days. And my head was not in that position whereby I could even put everything together and make sense of it. The narcissist was already asking me, we're talking about somebody who has already moved in with somebody new, we're talking about the new supply, now asking me how I feel emotionally. So it was a technique to understand, where am I? Where is my position emotionally? How am I feeling? Because they know it is the emotional connection you have with them that they use as a tool, because they know at some point in time they still need you in their lives. They know that at some point in time they're going to come back for the Hoover, or even sometimes they need one or two things from you. So they need that emotional connection, you being attached to them. It is the only thing that will link you to them, because when you are still connected with somebody emotionally, they are still pressing the remotes. They can always still push the buttons, and you can still do whatever it is they want. That is why you see most of these cases you've seen. People, they have been hoovered. They have been caught off guard. Somebody sitting somewhere, they have not seen the narcissist for 2 years. All of a sudden, the narcissist just opens the door and somebody just goes for the hoover. That is because they are still connected with them emotionally. But guys, I can guarantee you, out of experience and out of something that I've seen myself, the very moment you leave the narcissist, you have got to make sure, if you're an empath, you have got to make sure you keep in the love frequency. Keep yourself in the love frequency. By that, what I mean, start understanding that you need to love yourself. Put a lot of effort in loving yourself. By loving yourself, you're going to understand that actually you deserve better in your life. You deserve more than what the narcissist has got to offer. You deserve better for yourself. And that is when you're going to stop falling for the BS of the narcissist. You're going to actually cut the cords in that way. It has helped me along my journey, and I've healed really faster when I understood these dynamics later on. I stopped, number one, fearing of what might happen. Because I knew what is going to happen after the narcissist is going to be God's own way of doing things. I just surrendered. When I left the narcissist people, I can guarantee you, I did not know. For the most of you who haven't yet heard my story, you can go back to my videos. I've already mentioned my story, how I left the narcissist and how things happened. I just surrendered completely to God, and I allowed God to step in and take control of this whole situation because I did not have power over it. But at the same time, I made sure that I do not push a lot of hate towards the narcissist. It is one of the things what helped me to move on successfully, guys. I can guarantee you that within a few months, I was healed, completely healed. And at this moment, it doesn't matter what she will do, what she will say, what message she will send. It does not matter what she will do, people. Number one, there's no Hoover coming up. I know that 100%. Number two, she knows that now I have got the power. I took all my power back completely. Even I remember sometimes I was mentioning in my video, in my videos, I completely took all my power back. The narcissist will take your power from 100 and you'll give you like 80% using just the fear and hate frequency. They will take your power from 100 to 20. But when you leave those individuals, people, I can guarantee you all your power is going to come back to you. You're going to get all your power back. But the secret is do not hate and do not fear anybody. You have got to let fear. You don't think so, guys, it was easy. For the most of us who are talking, you may be there wondering, how are these guys able to come out and speak about narcissism in that way? Because we have already destroyed the fear frequency. We have jumped out of that fear frequency. Most of us have let God to take control of this. Whatever is going to happen next is going to be God's own way of doing things. But as we as individuals, we have let God to take charge of this. And that is how you see we are doing this thing that we're doing, because we have stepped out of the fear frequency, number one, and we have also stepped out of the hate frequency. That's why you see in most of my videos, I have told you, number one, do not revenge the narcissist. I've always mentioned it in my videos. For most of you who are new here, you can always go back to my videos. I've mentioned do not hate and do not fear them, because those individuals, they are very low vibrational. There is nothing they can do to you. They can say what they want to say. They will move around in circles. There is nothing. People, I can guarantee you, if you learn how to love yourself more and you vibrate at the love frequency, you are going to understand it is a very high frequency for the narcissist. The narcissist, they cannot manage that frequency. The love frequency, we're talking about love. Because, number one, the narcissists, they have never loved anybody for as long as they remember. They have never loved, they don't even have the capability to love anyone. So they cannot vibrate at the love frequency. So when you stop to fear them and when you stop to hate them, it is going to put you in a position whereby you can now focus more on yourself and actually apply a little bit more self-love than you used to do before on yourself. When you do that, people, you're going to raise the vibration from the 20 they had put you to 100. And believe me, at that vibration, the narcissist cannot reach that frequency because they already know eternally they're on a very low frequency and they're vibrating very low. They cannot add up to that vibration. Nothing in this universe, people, let me repeat this. There is nothing in this universe can beat the love vibration. When you vibrate on the frequency of love, you can beat anything. You can challenge anything. And that is even when you are able to come in and help even other individuals, because you are vibrating at the love frequency. You can help people genuinely. Even sometimes you can even heal people when you're on the love frequency. The narcissists, they cannot love. The only thing they do, what they have learned over the years, is to make you fearful. And even sometimes they're fearful. They're fearful, number one. And secondly, they're living with hate. All their lives, narcissists, they hate everything. Sometimes even they have to ask you to hate somebody for them. They'll ask you to join them as they hate somebody, to be an accomplice as they are pushing hate towards somebody. They'll ask you to join along with them and play along with them. That's how it works with them. But you have got to understand, people, on the love frequency, you can beat anything. If you're a person, I'm aiming this video to the people who are stepping out of abuse. Maybe you're stepping out, maybe you're planning to step out. I can guarantee you, people, when you're out there, do not be revengeful to those individuals. Don't look back. I've already said, close whatever it is, the codes you have got with them, block everything, and look forward. There's only one way forward, is looking what is going to come. Leave everything to God and move forward and look forward to what is going to happen. And I can guarantee you, people, there are better days ahead. Don't hate the narcissist. Don't revenge. Forgive them. I know, people, it is very difficult for you to understand that you have got to forgive these individuals. You do not forgive them for them. You forgive them for you, because it is you who is looking for the healing. So when you keep on resenting and fighting towards you, you want to go back and revenge, that is when the problem is going to start, and it's going to make your healing almost impossible. So you have got to forgive them 100%, number one. And two, you always have to make sure you do not hate them. Don't hate them. Yes, they have done all these funny things against you, whatever. But for you blocking them actually and moving forward, people, you have got to fight to move forward. Block them and move forward. I know it's very difficult. It's a very hard thing to do. We have all been there. But you have got to do it because that is the secret to a quick recovery after narcissistic abuse. For the most of you who are stepping out of abuse, I would like to know where you are in this journey. And I would like to know what has been your experience. Other than that, people, it's been a lovely day to have you guys on board. Should you have any question, let me know in the section below. And I'll get back to you. Drop a comment for me, like the page, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Much love and blessings. There's more signing out.